For Mike in Connecticut, for the preacher and the commando, how do you, if you do, overcome feelings of inadequacy when failing to meet personal goals or standards? Just, he says, metal up and get you some. Mac?
All right.
Well, Mac never fails, so.
No, well, I talk about failing a lot.
He never makes a mistake.
Nope, all the time. But here's the thing. It is human to fail. It is a biological requirement for us human beings to fail. But when we do fail, we have to learn from it. We have to learn from the past, prepare for the future, perform in the present. And we can't let that failure become a recurring theme. If the failure is a recurring theme, that's a red flag, bro. You got something wrong with you. Boom. Yeah. Now, the other thing is with failing, you have to be able to fail quickly. Don't spend a lot of time failing. Spend a little bit of time failing.
Right.
And then understand that and embrace it, that it is a teaching point or a learning point.
Right.
So that's my answer on that.
Well, that's it.
Because I when I run courses, I tell guys, trust me, guys, we are all, when the first guy fails, I say, hey, when it comes to failing, finish strong or finish looking cool. And they crack up. I said, no, really, we are all going to fall flat on our dicks, all of us, including me.
Right.
But you might not notice when I fail in a course of fire.
Right.
Because I'm going to finish either strong or finish looking cool.
Right.
I'm not going to finish with my tail between my legs.
There you go. Boom. Now, we talked about failure before. The one thing I'll note is what we have said in the past, and that is that failure is a mechanical term. Okay. It's not an emotional term. We've adapted it to our life, just like we've adapted stress from the engineering community. We've adapted depression from the financial community, but these are not, the ancients would say, they would not use the word depressed. You will not see the word depression used in the ancients. They would say despair, right? So stress is also, it's an engineering term. Failure is a mechanical term. And so if you go into the Ford or Chevy research laboratories and they're coming up with new engine ideas and they're trying different stuff, guess how many times that shit fails?
Right.
All the time. Do they get personal about it? No. You just call it for what it is. It's failure, and you fix and you renew and you change. The big problem people have is they make everything personal. Right. Now, you shouldn't feel good about poor performance. Don't get me wrong. I'm not all about the give everybody a trophy thing.
Nope.
I'm not trying to be best loser here, right? You should feel bad about poor performance without turning on yourself. And that should be the goal. You don't want to become an enemy. So the way I look at it is like the old saying goes, right? Get right back on the horse. The key when you fail in any discipline is to not waste any time feeling guilty, because guilt and self-condemnation will not help you reach your goals any faster. Ergo, then you should get right back to what you were doing as if you never faltered.
Right on.
Period.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to stop.